Son Heung-Min needs no introduction, but when he enters the room, he starts to do so anyway. As he walks forward, he greets everyone with a handshake and a smile. "I'm Sonny," he says to every person he meets. It would be difficult to find a corner of the world that doesn't know Sonny. He found success in Germany, became a hero in London, and is now a star at Lafc. Above all, he's an icon in South Korea. Few players are so universally loved, which explains why hundreds, sometimes thousands, of people greet him wherever he goes, with flags, jerseys, and anything else that connects them to a player many see as much more than just a footballer. This week, however, he became an MLS All-Star and wasted no time making his mark. The 34-year-old winger scored twice in 35 minutes to earn the MVP award, adding yet another accolade to an already illustrious career. Even so, it was a first, and firsts are exciting, especially for Son, who seems to have already achieved everything in the sport he loves. However, everything that comes with all-star status is nothing new. When you receive that title, you represent something, and Son, more than many others, is used to it. He left his country at 16 to launch his career in Germany, and it wasn't long before he was hailed as the next big thing in Korean soccer. He's carried that responsibility ever since, and now at 34, it's never been too much to bear. Has it been a burden? Yes, of course, but he's always found a way to cope. "It's never easy," the star told Goal in a suite at Bank of America Stadium a few days before his all-star debut, "but I do it with pleasure." This joy, if one had to be singled out, is Son's trademark. Even more than goals, trophies, and accolades, Son's smile has always been his signature. That's why fans have lived vicariously through him, both in his native Korea and everywhere else his career has taken him. It's also why everyone is still so eager to see Son represent them. Sponsors, clubs, even an entire country. Son is both a player and an ambassador. He has been this way for as long as he can remember. And even today, after all these years, it suits him. After almost 2 decades, he has not only learned to live with it, he has learned to love it. "I'll be honest," Son said. "Honestly, I never feel like it's a given. I know people want to hear or see a lot of things surrounding what I do, and I'm very open to that. I think people deserve to know what we're doing, what we're showing, because they give us incredible support. I try to dedicate as much time to them as I can. I really take that responsibility to heart. What the world sees Son is perfectly aware of his reputation. The nice guy, as his MLS All-Star teammate Ashley Westwood calls him. A label that has followed him forever, in a life lived in the spotlight like few others. For South Korea, he's an icon. For Asia, a source of inspiration. He's arguably the greatest player produced in the region, and that status hasn't always been easy to bear. This summer served as yet another reminder of that. Son entered the World Cup in the midst of a goal drought and failed to score as South Korea were eliminated in the group stage. He started the decisive final match on the bench, and afterwards vowed to do whatever it took to win back the hearts of his people. There have also been glorious moments, his success at Tottenham, and his 56 goals for his national team, just 2 shy of Cha Bum-kun's record. It is because of these successes that the spotlight has always been so intense. Over time, he understood that there was only one way to live in that spotlight, with honesty. Throughout his adult life, the world expected something close to perfection from him. He was never going to be that, but he could be himself. On and off the field, that was almost always enough. "I'm just me," he said. "I don't really present myself in a different way. You could say fake. It's just that, obviously, not everyone is going to like me. Not everyone is going to be a fan of mine. But I still try to be myself. I try to stay humble. I try to be grateful to the people who always support me. It's just me. I'm never fake in the way I am." Over time, Son became more comfortable letting people see this side of him. In MLS, it's part of the job. A player of his stature doesn't just sign on as a player, but also as an ambassador. Son fully embraced this, seeing every interview as an opportunity to bridge the gap between himself and his fans. After all the interviews, all the podcasts, he said, When people see me from a different angle or see me in different ways, it makes me happier because I feel like the distance is shrinking a little bit. This week, thousands of people got a closer look at the LAFC star, and he made that look worth the detour.